Hi everyone, I wanted to show you a couple of mini albums that I made this weekend. These were fun projects that I worked on, and I took a little break from making cards and wanted to challenge myself to do a few other things. Lots of fun with these. One of the albums kind of had me scratching my head a little bit about the overall construction of it and just how to make it work, and just the layout was a little confusing at first, but I was able to put it together. So let me show you some of the items that I used to make these. And the reason why I wanted to show the items is because they were gifted to me. At least some of them were. So some of the things that I used to make these albums were gifted to me by Stmpgrl, and I did a haul video showing what Cece sent to me. So I used these brads, this paper pack that has a lot of blue and neutral hues, and this paper pad from American Crafts, which is the My Girl 6x6 paper pad that has really pretty, bright, girly papers, pattern papers in the paper pad. So those are some of the things I used, as well as I used some of my coffee mug, or I should say coffee cup sleeves, and I was inspired to use up the coffee cup sleeves that I had collected after watching a video here on YouTube over the weekend by Stmpgrl. It's Stmpgrl, and I will link the video below that she posted showing the mini albums that she created using coffee sleeves. So I had been collecting a few of them over the springtime. Even when I went on vacation, every time we would go and get a cup of coffee from a local store, I would always ask for an extra coffee sleeve. And what did I do with them? Nothing. I brought them back home and I just let them sit and collect dust. So when I watched her video the other day, I was really inspired to get moving on working on my mini album using the coffee sleeves. So I appreciate her giving me that little bit of inspiration there. And also, to create one of the mini albums, I used these. And Cece might recognize these because she gifted these to me. And these are wine bottle tags. She had sent me a pack of these. And I've been using them. I've been altering them and using them in projects. But I wanted to show her one of the ways that I use these. When I first got the package and I looked at the wine bottle tags, this is the first thing I thought of, creating a cover for a mini album. So the lines were already there, the score tabs and everything was there, so it was just a matter of assembly. And so I used a couple of wine tags, and then I also used this paper pad, which is Dear Lizzie Lucky Charm from American Crafts. Okay, so I made 3 mini albums. One is a boy-themed mini album that I'm going to give to one of my little cousins, and so his name is Joseph, and I just wanted to make something really, you know, simple for him. I didn't want to fuss too much over it because he's young, and I can just see him completely taking this apart, deconstructing it, and making it into something that he would much rather play with. So I just put something together for him because the other 2 are going to his sisters, so I can't give them and not give him. So anyway, I put his name on the front, and I got these letters when I purchased a pack of letters from Marshall's, and it's either Amy Tangerine or American Crafts. Here's the brad from the pack of brads that Cece gifted to me. And then these mosaic tiles, I had won a package of them from a giveaway here on YouTube, and I love these. I've been using these in some of my projects, more masculine projects, and I think they are just so pretty how they glisten. Here's a little puffy sticker, and it is a little bumblebee. Because Joseph is a busy bee. He's all over the place. He's very active, just as boys his age usually are. And then here are some gems. I always got to add some bling somewhere, so I just kind of put them together like that. Okay, I put eyelets on the hole that I created for the binding, and I did not want to use a binder ring because I kind of figured he would want to take it apart and I didn't want to have that binder ring there. So I just went ahead and added some ribbon and some twine and just you know, tied it on very firmly, and it created a secure and firm binding. But I'm sure once he gets to the point where he's ready to take it apart, he'll be able to untie it. On the inside, I just added some stickers from my stash. I have a few sea creatures here, and I just added them to this cardstock, which is from it's the Coordinations paper, and it came with my Big Shot, and this is the spotted paper, really good quality paper. And I just added the stickers and these little paper bubbles, and since it has these little spots on it, I thought it would go well with the I said paper bubbles, I mean the water bubbles. So I think I thought it would look good with that. I inked around the edges of all of the coffee sleeves, and with this green ink that I have from Studio G. I think I got it from Joann's probably. And here's some more stickers that were in my stash, and just scraps of paper from the paper pack that Cece gifted to me. More of that paper. All of the paper pretty much came from there. And some more stickers, the Brad, more stickers. And I just left an area where he could scribble and color and write and do whatever he wants to do. He can even paint on it if he wants to. And then that is the back cover with a little scene there with a bear, a tree, and a snail. And there is the star Brad. So that is his. And then I made two girl-themed albums. This next one is also made from coffee sleeves, and I painted all of the coffee sleeves in this, I think it's called Calypso Blue paint that I got from Michael's. It's acrylic paint. And after it dried, I just kind of adhered, stuck together the bottom, you know, using hot glue. And I still have the tops open. I was thinking about putting tabs or tags in the top, but I'm going to close it up. I'm pretty much done with this album, so I'm not going to make anything else for it. Same thing here. I used twine and ribbon for the binding, and I just put eyelets in the holes, and the eyelets kind of match up with the color of the album, which I thought was cute. And here's some paper flowers that I got from Michael's, and I just kind of stickled them up. Here's Bling on the Roll. I have it here on the front cover as well as on the back. And the paper on this front cover is actually from the Mariposa paper stack. And then these are two wood veneer pieces that I got from Michael's, and I just stickled this one and put a little glossy accents as well. And this one I just decided to leave plain and added some gems to the butterfly. And then on the inside here, there are papers from both the My Girl collection and the Dear Lizzie paper pad, and some embellishments from my stash. And these are from the same collections, but this paper Cece Clove gifted to me, and this I purchased from Marshall's a while back. So I remembered that I had this when Cece gifted this to me, so it was nice that I had, you know, two things that were purchased separately from the same collection. Kind of cool. And this is a doily. I just put a gem on the front of it and hot glued it on. And I left a lot of area for writing and, you know, just whatever they want to do. All of them, they range between the ages of 6 and 15. So with the girls, it's ages 12 to 12 and 15. And so they like little journals and things like this, so they can write their personal notes and all that kind of stuff. This is a Brad that has some pattern paper, a circle, and a scalloped pattern paper on it. And some ribbon that I typically use in all of my projects. And then coordinating paper. I really like this paper, and I like how the brads and the flower here make these colors stand out even more. And it's just really cute. And even the edging of the sleeve is really cute on that particular page. This is paper from the Dear Lizzie paper pad, and this is a chipboard flower from my stash. more paper from Dear Lizzie paper pad, and a dimensional sticker. And that's the back page. More paper from the My Girl collection. And I just kind of binded the closure, tied a couple of knots, made a few bows, and that's how it came out. It's really functional. It moves. It's good. So I like that. And then I made another mini album. And since my goddaughter, once upon a time, she told me that she's not really into pink. So if that's still the same, then she can have this album. And then her sister will get this one, and then her brother gets that one. Okay, so here is the one that I made using the wine bottle tags. Okay, and I have bling on the back cover. That's that bling on the roll, on the side, and also on the front. And then here on the side, because this is where the two tabs met, and they have that circle, I just covered the circle with the flower. And then on the front cover, paper butterfly, paper flowers from Michaels, wood veneer from Michaels, and just stippled them up. And then these little doodads, these little flowers here, they already came on the, they were already adhered to the tags. Okay, then on the inside of this, here's what it looks like. And this is, again, paper from those paper pads that I showed you. And a paper flower from my stash. Here's a little piece of a paper doily that I had. I figured, why throw it away? I just adhered it there. Now this paper is really darling. It has little horses all over it, and it's just so adorable. The next page, I showed this paper in the other album. And I just left a lot of area where pictures could be adhered, and also where they could write. These are some felt flowers that were in my stash. And here is a chipboard flower, some bling on a roll, and I just cut it in half and made a thin strip. I love this pattern paper. I think it's so pretty, so bright, really pretty, and I love how this paper coordinates with it. And this paper came from the DCWV card mat stack, and this is an adhesive back paper. And there is a coordinating chipboard flower. More paper, a puffy strawberry sticker, a cupcake that I got from Michaels, and another puffy sticker, little cupcake. And here is a pale pink paper with some writing on it, and I thought this would be nice to accompany this page. That is really cute, and I just stippled up a couple of the lids and put some tiny puffy stickers like on the inside of a jar. Here's a doily that I had, just a piece of a doily, and I this is a paper doily, and I just adhered it there. And I thought this paper would add a nice pop of color, and that this would coordinate nicely. And then here are some rub-ons that I had in my stash, and I just rubbed on these words. And here's another puffy sticker. And that is that album. So the tricky part that I encountered with this album was the binding. Once I had adhered adhered the bottle, what do you call these things? Bottle tags together, I could not figure out how to get the paper in there. And I kept thinking about all of those videos that I've been watching, and I remembered that accordion fold method, and that seemed like the only method that I could really use to get the paper in here. But just the overall layout was kind of, just had me like really thinking, how am I going to do this? I measured, that didn't work, so I had to just kind of wing it, and I eyeballed it, and I just got, you know, cut a paper down to whatever the length I was that would be suitable for this. Did a little bit of a fan fold and scored it. I think it's at every ½ inch, and put some adhered it, and then put some red line tape on those tabs, and then cut this paper down to size, and glued the paper, took off those the tabs, or the, you know, the sticky back from the red line tape and just adhered it on, and it worked out. I didn't really center this base, so I had a lot of room here, so I just put this bling on a roll. So this is the album that I made from the wine bottle tags, and here are the albums that I made using the coffee sleeves. And I had a lot of fun with these projects. I didn't put the girls' names on them because I have to see who's going to get what, but I'll probably give them the letters so that they can put their own names on them, because I have a whole bunch of letters in my stash. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all had fun crafting this weekend, and I'll be back with another project soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.